Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Sorry I haven't been around in a while. Things have been so busy and I've been having a lot of skin issues. Literally today is like the first day I'm gonna be putting makeup on in like a couple weeks. I've been having like some skin issues, which you'll still see like some of my breakouts. So I just haven't been putting any makeup on for a week there. I didn't do any skincare at all. Like it was crazy. Anyway, so I'm excited to apply makeup. During that time of like not wearing any skincare or makeup, I was having so much FOMO of seeing everybody that I follow on Instagram wearing makeup and like their skin looking so flawless, and yeah, I was having like some major FOMO of applying makeup, and I was like, I miss wearing it. So today I just kind of want to do like a get ready with me and have some fun applying some new things that I have and some old things that I have and just doing something. Also, happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you guys are having fun today. Hopefully staying safe and staying healthy. And if you don't have a Valentine, that's totally cool. I will be your Palentine. So let's go ahead and get started talking about some beauty things. So I've already applied foundation and I just used my normal Gressa one. I figured I'd apply it beforehand just because it's the only foundation I really use lately. But I do have a new concealer. I mentioned it in one of my most recent videos that Kosas came out with new revealer concealer shades, and they sent me them. They sent me a little like PR package of them, and they sent me shade 1.5, which is the one that I'm going to be using. They also sent me shades 2 and 3, which I already have, and those shades are a bit too dark for me. Like they're a little bit too yellow. I never really could find a shade from the Kosas concealer that worked out for me, but then they came out with shade 1.5, which is like a perfect match. It's still a little bit yellowy, but it's also a bit more pinky, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of more neutral. And this is also a perfect match for the Fit Glow Conceal Plus in C2. I swatched these out on my hands when I first got these, and it's like an exact dupe for it. So that's pretty cool. They also came out with a bunch of like more warm, cool, and neutral tones, as well as a lot more deeper shades and medium shades, which is really great. So hopefully a whole bunch more people can find their shade in that concealer. But yeah, let's go ahead and apply this. I do really like this concealer. It's really nice. It's just before I couldn't use it as much because it was like really yellowy. And a little bit of this goes a long way. I did kind of probably apply too much, but it's all good. Also, my hair is still damp because I'm trying out a new shampoo and conditioner, and I'm going to tell you guys about them in just a second. So let me just finish up this concealer real quick, and then I'll tell you guys, because I'm not really good at multitasking. But look how nicely that just brightened up under my eyes. It's such a nice concealer, and it's cool because it has stuff in it that's supposed to help with like dark circles under your eyes. It also has stuff in it that's supposed to help with acne. So if you put it on any spots, which I would, but I don't feel like putting anything on any of my acne spots right now. But I just got mascara all over me somehow. Anyway, so it's supposed to help with acne spots. It's supposed to help with dark circles, all that good stuff. So I really like this concealer. Okay, so like I was saying about the new hair products that I'm testing out, I'm letting my hair sort of air dry for right now. I might diffuse it afterwards, but we'll see. So I'm trying out the new Paul Mitchell Clean shampoos and conditioner. I don't know when these came out, but I just came across them, and I got the everyday shampoo ones. There's like 4 different versions of their clean shampoos. So I got the everyday shampoo and everyday conditioner. It's argan oil and aloe vera. The shampoo says it's 83% natural origin, it's vegan, bio, and it has bio-based plastic. And then the conditioner is 94% natural origin, vegan, same thing with the plastic. So yeah, they came out with a clean beauty line of shampoos and conditioners. They're also cruelty-free, and they're also made without gluten, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and I also have the everyday leave-in treatment, which says it's 94% natural origin, also vegan, and the same with the plastics. It came in a set for all 3 of them. But yeah, I figured I would try this out because I have been in my love-hate relationship with Playa, which is another clean beauty hair care brand, and I loved their products when they first came out. Absolutely loved everything. But then they sold their company to a brand that owns Morphe, and they changed the formulas of everything, and it's not the same. So I'm on the hunt for like a new clean beauty shampoo and conditioner. I came across these. I got the everyday one just to try it and see how it works. These do have dimethicone in them, so they have silicones in them. So if you're not into using silicones in your hair, then I wouldn't suggest these. I'm pretty sure all of them have that. I did kind of want to try, I think it was like their repair one in the purple bottles, but those have olive oil in them, so I'm not 100% sure if I can use those because I am allergic to olive oil, which is so lame. But yeah, so I'm trying these out. I tried it out the other day when I washed my hair last, and my hair looked really nice and curly. I did also use the leave-in conditioner last time, but it kind of left like a weird feeling on my hair, so I'm not 100% sure I liked the leave-in conditioner, but I liked the way that my hair looked when it was curly. So I haven't diffused it yet, so I might try diffusing it today and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. But the shampoo and conditioner smell really nice. They smell sort of like Old Spice Swagger, if you guys have ever smelled that. It like smells good, but it's sort of like it's more of like a masculine smell versus like a feminine smell. Like most of my shampoos are coconut, or like I tried the Kevin Murphy one, which is like a Fruit Loopy type of smell. I think the smell was like citrus mint or something like that, but it definitely 100% smells like Old Spice Swagger. So yeah, I am testing that out and I will diffuse that and then show you guys later on how that looks, but wanted to mention that because it's something new. So now that I just spent all that time and let my stuff, you know, crease, I'm gonna blend that out really quick. And then I have another new Kosas product to show you guys, and it literally just came out. And these are the Cloud Set Baked Setting Powders. They sent me 2 of them. Even though these just came out, I've actually been using these since last summer. Here is what one of them looks like. I actually did some work for Kosas over the summer and I got to test out some of their new products that hadn't launched, like the concealers and these powders and some other things, but I've been really loving these powders. The new versions that are in the containers are actually a little bit different than the one that I tested. The ones that I tested were a little bit drier formula, like it felt a little bit more mattifying than these ones, but I love the new version so much. Like I don't feel dry when I'm wearing it. The whole point of these Cloud Set powders is that they're baked with like really good ingredients so that it leaves your skin just looking really soft and glowy, not flat. So like it leaves your skin matte but not flat, if that makes sense. So like you'll still have your glow on, but you won't be shiny, if that makes sense. I do still have the packaging from the new versions. Super smooth, no shine, all set. An ultra soft sheer setting and smoothing powder baked with skincare actives that help minimize shine and the appearance of pores. Unique airy texture gives an unreal finish that feels like nothing on the skin. So yes, I really, really like these. It comes in a bunch of shades. I can't remember the price. I'll enter it down in like the bottom here, but I really, really like these. These have replaced my RMS tinted unpowders. That's pretty much all I was using until I found this. First of all, I love the packaging of it. It's so pretty and like the color is like a periwinkle. It's a lot like the bronzer container, but I just really love this product. This is what it looks like. So I got the shade Feathery, and then this other one here is called Comfy and Feathery. This one's just a little bit deeper. I've been using both of these interchangeably. I feel like both work fine for my skin tone, but yeah, I love how soft and smooth they are. They're just, it's so nice. I really love like their advertisement for it. Like it's just like so dreamy and airy, and I don't know, I thought that was really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and powder myself, and I'm gonna use the shade Feathery today. So I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush, and I like to powder my forehead, my eyebrows. I don't like when my eyebrows are shiny. It's kind of like, that bothers me. Down my nose. I'm only gonna put a little bit on my chin because my chin's a bit dry right now, because I'm having like an eczema flare up. And then I'm gonna put it under my eyes and over my eyes. It mattifies everything, but you don't look not glowy. Like my skin still has a glow to it, as you can see. So really been loving these. If you are interested in purchasing a new powder like that, highly recommend it. That has totally replaced my RMS powder because I ran out of the RMS one, and I like this one just as much. Like it feels equally as mattifying, but not doesn't leave you flatifying. Okay, so then now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with bronzer. I don't have any new bronzers to show you, so I'm just going in with the Kosas Sun Show in medium. This has been like one of my go-to bronzers. Okay, so now that bronzer is on, I do have some new things to show you guys. So I ended up picking up some things from Mob Beauty. I ended up getting some blushes and some highlighters and then some of their eyeshadows. I did get a couple of their lip products as well, but to be honest, I am not a super fan of the lip products. I was using them before I went on my like skin break. I actually made an entire video unboxing and putting together all of this and swatching everything, and the lighting in it was so terrible and I could not put it out. So I was just like, I'm not doing it. And so anyways, I've been using these and testing them out, and I do really like the products. They are cruelty-free, they are vegan, they are clean beauty, and they are using like eco-friendly sustainable packaging. So it's like recycled plastics that they're using. And I do like all of that, and I do like the products, which I bought all of these by myself, by the way. Like, I know a lot of people have been sent the products, but I purchased all of the stuff myself. They do have a pro artist program, which is cool. So it was like heavily discounted, which is really nice. But yeah, I did purchase all of this. But I did see that the creator Gressa, she made a video all about Mob Beauty coming out with their brand. They're the creators of MAC Cosmetics and some other brands, like they are part of Cover Effects. There's people that are involved, part of like Laura Mercier, stuff like that. Anyways, so their whole thing was that they are coming out with this to revolutionize the makeup industry with the recyclable packaging and being clean beauty and all of that. And her whole point of it, which got unfortunately really messy, but her whole point was like, are they coming out with this brand just to be trendy because clean beauty is trending right now? Which I thought was really interesting because I didn't think about that at first. Like, my first thought when this came out was, oh my God, I have to try it because it's from the people that created MAC Cosmetics, like, and it's clean and cruelty-free and eco-friendly. And I thought that was so awesome, but my brain didn't think about putting that together of like, are they only coming out with it because it's trendy? So I thought that was like a really interesting discussion. It got like really messy once like this Instagram page called Estee Laundry got involved, and it got really crazy. But the original message of, I thought it was really interesting, and I guess it kind of goes in part with like, same with Paul Mitchell. Like, I'm trying these out because I needed a new shampoo and conditioner anyways, but are they only coming out with clean beauty because it's trendy? Or same with Jones Road, like, did she only come out with clean beauty because she said she was gonna revolutionize the clean beauty industry? Is she only doing that because it's trendy? I don't know. I thought it was like a really interesting discussion that I hadn't thought of. So I don't know, there's that. But I do like the products that I got. They are very similar to MAC Cosmetics products. Like the blushes and the highlighters, I know I have had these from MAC before. And then all of these eyeshadows that I got all neutral ones. I 100% had all of these shades from MAC before. Like a couple of them, I can just name them off the top of my head. This one here reminds me of the shade Shroom. This one here reminds me of the shade Naked Lunch. This one's sort of like that color Bone. I think this one here reminds me of Ho, H-A-U-X. This one's like Saddle. There's a bunch of them. I don't know, there's just like a bunch of shades that are exactly like MAC. So part of me is like really excited about this brand, but the other part of me is like, unless you absolutely need any of these products, you could definitely find them from anywhere else. Like, I hate to say that, but it's true. Like, I mean, you could get any of these eyeshadows from any other company, basically. And there's a lot of like really good cruelty-free and clean beauty brands that have eyeshadows. So I don't know. I do really like the products, and I'm glad that I got them because I had been wanting to make myself my own eyeshadow palette because I don't have any of these that I use personally. Like, I really don't have many eyeshadows that I use personally. Everything pretty much goes into my kit. If you already have things like that, I don't think you necessarily need to spend the money on these just because you can literally get these from any brand. So I don't know, there's that. I do like them. I just, after thinking about it more, I was like, people really don't need more of this. So I don't know. There's that. Not to be like a downer, but yeah, there's so many beauty products in the world. Like, I'm one of those people that like, I want all of the new beauty products. I love testing makeup. Makeup is my job. Like, that's my career. Not just doing YouTube, but professionally. I'm a professional makeup artist. I love testing new products. I love getting new makeup. But then I also think about like, how much waste is this creating? Like, do we need another beauty brand with coming out with more things? I don't know. I'm kind of like in that boat of like, which side do I go on, you know? So I'm right in the middle. But anyways, I did want to show these to you guys because they are nice products. So if you're interested in getting them, you know, check them out. And if you're a pro that's interested in these products, they do have an amazing pro program. So check them out for that too. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with these blushes. I really like mixing them both. I think they're both really pretty. Let's see, I got the shade M15, which is this pink one, and the shade M17, which is like this peachy one. Let's go ahead and do a little mixy. They are super pigmented too, if you're wondering about that. They are like pro quality, which is really nice. Like, as you can see, like, it's like really pigmented. And I do really like these products. Like, they're really nice. And then I'm gonna go in with both of these highlighters. I like to mix them. I just think it looks pretty that way. The highlighters are super duper pigmented. They're really pretty though. And I will say, I do like that you can purchase all of these in these containers. So basically you just purchase like the pans and then you can get these refillable containers. For like a 4-pack like this, I think it was like $95, and then I got the pro discount. And then for the larger size one, this I think is $135, and then minus the discount. So the cool thing about it though is you can constantly refill these. These just literally pop in and pop out based off the back, like you just push these out. And the inside, there's like a little extra level so that they stay put. I don't actually know how to pop this back out now that it's popped in, but this top layer, it pops open so you can just drop the shades inside and then you close it and then it's like safe and protected. So yeah, that's the cheek colors. I forgot to say, the highlighters are M49 and then M50. Sorry, it's like kind of hard to read off the back, but yeah, that's that. I do really like the cheek colors. I think that they're really pretty. The highlighters are pretty. They have bronzers as well, which I didn't get because I have bronzers and I didn't feel like I needed another one. And also with the bronzers, the photos were kind of weird. Like, I couldn't figure out what color I would even be based off the swatches. That's another thing about Mob Beauty. I didn't really like how their swatches were set up. They were just like, I never like how brands have swatches on their website. Like, they always look bad because of the way the studio lights are. They're just so bright and then everything just gets washed out. So like, you can never really tell. That's why with the like lip products that I got, I didn't really like them because they look different in the photos than what I received, which is my fault because I couldn't tell what I was getting. But yeah, I just don't really like when brands have swatches that don't look like the actual product. And that's what I kind of felt like with some of these products. Like the bronzers, for instance, like the lightest shade was like a taupey rose color, which looked more like a contour. And then there was like a orangey bronze, and then there was like a medium deep color and then a deep color. So I just didn't feel like any of those worked for my skin tone. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But anyways, I did pick up a bunch of eyeshadows which are really nice actually. I do really like the eyeshadows, but like I said, you could find these colors pretty much anywhere if you're working with just cruelty-free products, because there's so many good cruelty-free brands out there that have really good products like this. Like Cosas is an amazing eyeshadow brand, which you could definitely find any of these colors at. Tarte, you could find most of these colors. These I think work better than the Tarte colors would, but yeah, you could get these anywhere. As far as clean beauty, I guess it makes sense that they would come out with this stuff because there aren't, as much as I love clean beauty products, there aren't a lot of clean beauty brands that have a lot of pro style eyeshadows. Like I feel like a lot of clean beauty brands, they have a lot of just like shimmery eyeshadows that like sort of go on, but there's not a ton of pigmentation. So as far as clean beauty goes, I do really like these eyeshadows because you can't get that. If you're working outside of the clean beauty realm and just cruelty free, then you could definitely find those. So anyways, that's my little spiel on that. But let's go ahead and do a little look with this. I'm just gonna first start out, let's see, what do I wanna do? I think we'll just go for like a little light, happy Valentine's-y look. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, this like sparkly one. Let's see what that color is. It is M45. This one is exactly like one of my favorite MAC shadows, which is Naked Lunch. It looks exactly like that. So I'm gonna take some on my shadow brush. It's just a flat shader brush. I'm not using a primer because I don't really care about having my eyeshadow on for too long today. I've used these before and they do seem to last a while. Like I don't really get creasing right away without a primer. So that's why a primer doesn't really bother me very much. But you could definitely use any eyeshadow primer under these and it would definitely like brighten them up and bring them out a bit more, but I don't mind. This color is really, really pretty. I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. But yeah, what do you guys think about the whole mob beauty thing? Like, I would like to know your thoughts on it. And if you've tried them out, what you think about them, what you think about the whole thing with Svetlana of Gressa and her thoughts about it, like, are these things just coming out because they're trendy? And I think that's a really interesting discussion because it seems like a lot of brands are trying to be, you know, I mean, obviously brands want to keep up with the trends because that's how they make their money, but are they doing it because they want to be trendy, or are they doing it because they actually care about that? That's what I think is like the most interesting thing of it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this like bone color here. This is just a matte shade, and this is M2. The interesting thing about their shade naming, like even though it's like not any fancy shade names, is they came out with the shade names based on the order of approval for their products. So like M2 would have been one of the first ones that was approved. And then like M54, you know, was later on. I thought that was kind of interesting and a little bit more appealing than having like some like weird shadow name, you know? So yeah, there's that bone color. I think it's really nice. It definitely reminds me of the shade Bone from MAC. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is sort of like a little bit deeper. This is shade M6, so, you know, one of the early shades. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the palettes get really messy when you're using them. The shadows and the blushes and highlighters, they are very like soft. So it makes them really nice and blendable, but it does make the palettes a bit messy. You could just go in with like a tissue or whatever to clean it up. So it's not that big of a deal. But I do love how blendable and soft these are. Yeah, if you don't have colors like these already, I would definitely suggest them because I do really like the product. It's really good. But if you have colors like this, like I said, you don't necessarily need it unless you want it. Next, I'm gonna go in with this pinky taupey color. And this right here is shade M1. So this was the first shade they came out with right here. It's interesting. I'm just gonna kind of put this on like the outer third of my eye. After that, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a deeper shade. This one right here, it looks like a nice kind of like warmy shade. And that one is M28, right there. I want to smudge a little bit of this shade, which is like a really interesting purpley shade, and that is M44. I'm gonna take that on this like Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to use my mirror and kind of smudge it along the top here, along my lashes. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with that same purpley shade right under my eyes. So now that that's on, I'm going to take a liner brush, and I'm gonna just go in with this darkest shade right here for some liner, and that is shade M32. So I'm just gonna take that to do just like along my lash line. They do have a black cake liner, but I didn't get that just because I rarely use the RMS one that I have, and I didn't feel like I need another one. And I'm just working this right into the lash line. I'm not trying to make it like a liner. And I'll take a little bit under the bottom lash line, I mean. Just to kind of like darken it a bit. Okay, and then on the inner corner of my eye, I'm just gonna go back in with that bone shade that I used on my brow bone and put that in there. It's like the matte shade. Now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara. For my mascara, I'm gonna be using 1 coat of Ilia down first and then 1 coat of the Cake mascara. So let me do that real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so there's the eyes done. And then now I wanted to go in with a couple of old products. The Ilia Color Haze pigments. And I have the shade here, Waking Up and Temptation. I kind of want to go with this shade Waking Up right here and put this on my lips. It's like a really nice like nude color. And then I want to go in with the Haus Labs lip pencil and Rule. This is sort of like a darker nude. Okay, and let's add a little bit of highlight just to my upper lip Cupid's bow area. I'm just gonna take this one right here. And I'm gonna go in just with a little bit more of Waking Up, just right in the center. That is it for the makeup. Let me go ahead and go and diffuse my hair so I can get it all nice and big, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished diffusing. I always use the I use the Dyson Supersonic with the diffuser attachment, the like regular large size one. And I think my hair turned out really pretty with the diffuser. Pardon my roots, don't look at that part, but like the rest of my hair, the curls like look really pretty. I had to pull apart some sections because they kind of like spiraled together, but it looks really nice. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the dimethicone in it, like the silicones. Curly hair loves silicones, but I don't know if dimethicone is like good for curly hair. Like I always hear stuff about how like curly hair, wavy hair, all that kind of hair shouldn't use silicones because it's like damaging. So I am not 100% sure on that. I will like do some research. But when I used Playa, like the original formula, that also had silicones in it and my hair loved that. So I don't know, maybe my hair likes that. I don't know, but my hair looks really pretty. So let's go back and round about to all of these things. As far as the Paul Mitchell Clean Beauty stuff, I really like the shampoo and conditioner so far. I think it smells fine. It smells very clean. Like that's the smell. It's clean smelling. I'm not 100% sure if I like the leave-in treatment. The one time that I used it, which wow, one time. I will try it again, of course. But the one time I used it, like it made my hair super pretty and really curly, but I feel like it just left like a film or something on my hair, and I don't like the feeling of that. Like I like when my hair is like soft feeling, and I kind of felt like it felt filmy. But these I do like. The only thing I don't really care for about the shampoo and conditioner is they're yellow. So I'm a little worried that eventually that will like build up on my blonde. I am trying to figure out how to go back to platinum currently from where I'm at because I miss being platinum. I never wanted this color to begin with. Like I always wanted to stay platinum. So it unfortunately got to like this very dark blonde, but I'm trying to get back to platinum. So I don't know if I'll necessarily be able to use these if I have fully platinum hair because it might stain it. But overall I do like these, and I am interested in trying out the purple one. It's not a purple shampoo, just the bottle is purple. I think it's like the repair version, and that's supposed to have like a peachy smell. So maybe once I'm done with these, I'll try those out and see how that works. Other new products that I love, these cloud sets. I highly recommend these if you're looking for a powder. It's just very, very nice feeling. I feel like it makes my skin look very nice, and I don't feel overly dry. Like a lot of powders, when I use them, other than the RMS powder and this one, they make my skin look and feel really dry, and I don't like that. Especially with having eczema, I have to be really careful with what I put on my face, and these don't dry me out, so highly recommend those. Other new products that I had was the Kosas Revealer in the new 1.5 shade. I really like this one. It brightens up under my eyes really nicely, and it's not yellowy like the other versions are. Lastly, for the new products were the Playa Beauty things. I do really like these products. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like them. I just don't feel like you necessarily need them if you already have products like this. So that's my only thing with them. I do really like them. Like I said, the colors look beautiful. I mean, I feel like they are just really beautiful neutral colors. That's all they have right now also, is just neutral colors. There were like some blues and some other purples and grays, but I just got like everything that I could use to make a neutral palette. They do have other blushes and highlighters. I just got these ones because I felt like I would use them most. And I do like how portable these are, so you could like interchange things. So like say you wanted to bring like a certain amount of eyeshadows and highlighters, you could just like interchange them through the palettes, which I think is really awesome. And I like that you can just buy the product itself and pop them into here. You can't use these pans in a regular magnetic pan, like if you were to do it that way, if you didn't want to buy the palettes. you can't put them in there because the way that they're formed, they have like little prongs on the end, which is what goes into these slots. So you would have to get this palette if you didn't want them individual. So that's kind of like a bummer because it would be cool if you could just use your own magnetic palettes if you had those instead of having to buy more plastic. But yeah, otherwise I do really like these products, but if you don't need to spend the money, don't spend the money. I'm glad that I bought these because I wanted these. I don't have anything like this. So I'm really glad that I bought them because I will use them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I do have a question for you guys though before I go. Since it is Valentine's Day, I would love to know what is something that you guys love. It can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing, it can be an activity, it can be a song, it can be a movie, TV show, whatever. Just something that you guys love. I would love to know what that is. So tell me down below in the comments, what is something that you guys love for this Valentine's Day video. I just saw that I'm at 980 subscribers, which is awesome. So 20 more subscribers and I hit 1,000. That's like so crazy to me. So hi, 980 of you. I'm really excited to get to 1,000. That would be so exciting. I really love making YouTube videos, and like when I hadn't been doing them for the last couple weeks, it was kind of sad. Like I felt like I missed you guys. I missed making videos. So I'm glad to be back and doing this. I hope that you guys like this, and yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to have you join my little beauty channel here. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!